Dr. Manish Diwan, BBT BIRAC, addresses the Avishkaran inaugural event. Listen in.
Very good afternoon to everybody, and congratulations on the 16th Foundation Day. I'm really blessed to be part of this momentous occasion with all of you. Director ma'am, Madam Secretary, and faculty, entrepreneurs. I can see some faces, old good friends who are supporting the ecosystem, investors, the BioNEST incubator, across the city and different dimensions. Some of the startups we could interact, spend a little bit of time, and a lot of young minds sitting at the back, the young students who are pursuing UG, PG, doctoral or postdoctoral studies. Uh, I think pharmacy institution like this, uh, who has actually, let me put one more thing here. I would say not many IDPL facilities would have got blessed with such an establishment. It is a great tribute to that endeavor which was set in several years ago, where now a permanent facility of educational center and a center of excellence in pharmacy, which is now prospering. So IDPL soul would be kind of blessing this endeavor because of all of you. Pharmacy is very interdisciplinary and inherently translational. So unlike many other science streams where you actually have to kind of encourage people to start looking what could be the outcome of the basic sciences outside the laboratories, how you can translate the knowledge that is generated in those research institutions and can help societal unmet needs. But pharmacy is inherently driven and sitting at the translational space, and it has a wide variety, a great expanse of different domains within the pharmacy, from pharmacology to pharmacognosy, delivering the drugs with pharmacokinetics, chemistry intertwining with with all streams, chemical synthesis to NMEs. And even after the delivery, the pharmacovigilance, it's a fairly wide spectrum, and all of you who are getting training under specific domains, right from discovery, understanding the anatomy sciences, to actually in the marketing domains, actually considering how to get integrated with the markets once the product is panned out from all the efforts. So, and pharmacy is one sector where it can actually contribute to many unmet needs and the emerging global challenges. We were just talking about and all of us would have experienced the last 2 years of pandemic. The health sector and the health got immense focus from non-science people, from policymakers, economists, the world at large. All the economies of both developing nations as well as developed countries, the infrastructure was all challenged just because of one pandemic. And I think we are sitting right in the center of the entire activity from this NIPER pharmaceutical institute, to be able to relate to those gaps and be able to contribute in that segment. We would have all heard about unicorns, and unicorn. Anybody like any time when your valuation increases and breaches that 1 billion benchmark, you are entitled to be called as unicorn. That is all reflecting of the new innovation, new businesses getting set up. Biotech sector, including pharma, biopharma, we do not have much presence of in the unicorn space. There are only 4 unicorns which are from the pharma space, all in the kind of delivery space, but not in the core deep tech area. But these numbers are increasing as we all relate to. India is the largest, third largest country of startups. So that means a lot of innovation happening. More than 65,000 startups are registered in India. We have 44 unicorns panned out last year and graduated to the unicorn status. As year has passed, so we have now reached to 107 unicorns from India. So this number is increasing, and I think this puts a focus and a scope and a potential for a place like this, Avishkaran, as an incubation center to nurture such new startups who can possibly potentially go and reach to that landmark. Uh, India's pharma sector, I was uh, uh, I was doing it just about very small amount of groundwork, but I could see that most of our pharma companies currently their valuations are just about $4 to $5 billion. The topmost country's pharma company has a valuation of about $20 billion, which is less than 1/4 revenue of one of the major immense innovator pharma companies outside India, global pharma. So I think the very reason we don't have much higher valuation within our pharma belt is that the innovation component we have kind of uh, let it slip. We are not investing enough in the R&D, in the in the discovery and innovations, in the first-in-class discoveries. We are more into me too, best-in-class, and follow-through. I think time has come where the intensity of competition has bridged the gap of geographical boundaries. The solutions which get nurtured or developed anywhere in the across the globe, they get adopted and they get implemented, whether it is India's company or outside India's company. So this is a stage where innovations done here in the country would have a platform to compete and contribute not only for India but for the world. So Atmanirbhar Bharat, which has been a national drive, Honorable Prime Minister ji has been pursuing, I think the Startup India, Make in India, all these national missions are platforms which have been seeded to help progress India and build that innovation quotient. And everybody is banking upon this young talent, young mind, and young pool which is graduating. Honorable Secretary Ma'am shared in one insight that they are already thinking in how to spur more innovative ideas to fund and support beyond the educational curriculum. So I think there is a thinking in that direction. BIRAC's existing enabling facilities both for funding, incubation and mentorship and the vast expanse of network that is also available to each and every single individual startup as well as industry. The current, the Avishkaran, which which was kindly inaugurated today by ma'am, that provides a nurturing ground for such innovative ideas where each one of you can actually utilize that opportunity, be it as a full-time dedicated entrepreneur or as a as a as a as a temporary or transient scouting of the activities which are happening, because that would become a center of place of network where people from across different dimensions would like to come and congregate. And beyond our I am also from a pharmacy background, so I know it's morning till late evening classes, one after another, practicals. So we hardly get enough time to look outside our classrooms or outside our our peer group. But I think within the campus, when you got that opportunity, kindly utilize that. The network of incubation center within the vicinity, within Hyderabad itself or around, we have 7 BioNEST incubators, and in the state we have, in the Hyderabad itself, it is close to 45 incubators as of now. So it offers an immense potential. The industry network, people would come and like to interact and spend times. IKMC is happening by IKP just at the end of this month itself. It will have a lot of footfall, lot of people coming from across India as well as outside India. Maybe invite, interact with them, bring them over here. To BAM, I have one request that that within the pharmacy curriculum, we do master's dissertations, PhD dissertations, so with to the faculty as well. So kindly encourage your students to pick up topics, if possible, that can lead to startup creation at the end. So may not be immediate, but at least that has a potential to create that. We all have within our curriculum requirement of industry visits. So visit industries, but also visit the startups. In the free time or in the breaks, if you want to spend some weeks or some time as an intern, explore startup ecosystem, try and work with them. I think the kind of knowledge and opportunity that you would get, or the perspective that you will get exposed to, that's unmatched. It's beyond a one centric vision. And if you don't like one startup, hop over next vacation. You can always try the next one. I think the large network pool which is forthcoming to you and would become conveniently available, kindly make use of that. The one thing I wanted to also emphasize from this dais, that within the pharmacy syllabus of the young UG students, we don't have enough agility to absorb the movement in the scientific development, like genomics, molecular biology, AIML. You have started the medtech devices component. So expand wherever you find that those are the elements which would actually be the future to drive the healthcare delivery system. Kindly adopt them, and if not as a formal subject or a paper, but kindly get exposed to the students as well as to the faculty. I'm very optimistic and looking forward to the outcome of the BioNEST incubator here, and we'll be happy to support that. My colleague here, Dr. Chaya, has worked very closely with the entire team, Director Ma'am, Dr. Nanduri ji, and all of you will be happy to support. And the BIRAC enablement, enablement and opportunities would also become more forthcoming. At least you will get exposed to it more quicker than ever before. So good luck to everybody. Thank you very much.